So originally there was just a big hole here. Started filling it with grass clippings, bush cuttings, whatever. It wasn't exactly meant to be a compost bin, but it actually does compost down. So now I'm going to be setting up this actual bin, and I'm just trying to find an area here that's firm enough to set it on. This end seems to be fairly weak. This end's definitely firmer, but it's also quite slanted. Let me see what I can do. So there are a lot of different compost options out there. I don't like most of the bins and stuff you see on Amazon. They tend to make a lot of promises they can't keep. This particular style, you can find this both on Amazon, at Home Depot, Lowe's. They're all the same from a bunch of different people. The one I ordered came with 4 little poles, which of course were trash. But they when you first unroll them, they're so tightly wound, you're gonna have to kind of lay them down and kind of break the curl in them, or when you try and set it up, it's just gonna whip back into its original shape right away. Otherwise, once you actually have them in there with proper poles, they're pretty good and stable. Alright, well, the poles it comes with may actually be the cheapest things I've ever seen. I'm going to have to order some rebar and replace it. Obviously, filling it out with compost will help kind of push it out to the side, but until then, I mean, they may as well have not included these. There's not a single person that's ever purchased this that decided to keep these. They're so weak, it's unbelievable. Well, I'll order some rebar and get it a little bit more stable, and then we'll start putting what I have in. I ended up getting those garden stakes, which I regretted. Actual rebar would be much preferable for this. You want to basically put the poles on each side and make it fairly nice and tight so it can hold its shape until you have enough compost in there to have it naturally hold its shape. And that is why you should just trust your instincts on buying rebar when you want rebar, and not buy the world's thinnest metal coated in plastic to save $1. Well, it'll hold for now. I'm going to start putting stuff in. Alright, gathered up some leaves. We've obviously got the grass that's been composting for a bit. And then I've got some more barbecue ash. I've got the food scraps compost inside. And it's probably time to start ditching the Halloween pumpkins all over the porch. I can chop those up and use that too. Alright, I've got some grass and leaves at the bottom. I'm gonna go get more. Alright. Some of these are not that broken down, but I am not going for quick composting here. Some stuff in there is quite broken down. Anyway. Let me get that a little bit more spread out and actually probably buried. I'm gonna go get more leaves and grass to go on top of this actually. Alright, we're gonna get some barbecue ash. This thing's been jammed lately. I'm not gonna be able to do this with one hand. I've been alternating leaves and grass in kitchen compost, and I broke down a bunch of the post-Halloween pumpkins and tossed them in there too. Yeah, see, here's a piece. Anyway, I don't think I have enough stuff around to completely fill this here, but it'll be a good start.